Mail Time is a game I've been following on TikTok for a while, to the extent that I kept getting notifications liking my comment about not being able to decide if I'd get the game on PC launch or wait for the Switch port and actually play it. But joke's on them, I got a review code. Of course, we open the game to blue hair and pronouns, and if you have any problems with interspecies love missions, I must ask you to leave for your own sanity now. You play as, well, you name yourself, but clearly you're the second coming of Christ. In Mail Time, you are on your final step to become an official Mail Scout and must deliver a letter to Greg. Not that one. I thought I immediately neglected my duty, but turns out that messing around was the path forward anyhow, since Greg isn't easily found. It's a 3D platformer / fetch quest game about seeing funny little creatures and helping them with their legitimate, though only somewhat serious problems through the art of the postal service. Which is to say, you run back and forth between NPCs to accomplish your goals, but there's a bit of exploration as well, since sometimes you'll need to find lost coins or mushroom samples hidden throughout. The platforming is okay, nothing challenging really, other than figuring out the easy way and not the hard way to get somewhere. Almost everything is a platform, which I really liked, but the ropes that I wasn't really supposed to use weren't that easy to walk on, as an example for doing things the hard way. Similar to something like a short hike, in order to reach the end you'll need to help people out a little bit, but can finish without needing to do everything. As a scout you'll be awarded patches, which would be achievements on any other system, but don't ask me how to get the fan mail one. The dialogue is the fun, lighthearted and quirky thing you'd expect from this type of game, though it might teeter a bit too far in the modern silliness for some. Mail Time is adorable, with 3D models coated in a thick outlined illustrated look, giving it that children's picture book vibe with soft pastel colours. The overall map is fairly small to match the tiny creatures in a bigger world vibe, but there's a few microbiomes around with a farm, flower field, swamp and such to give it that bit of depth, as well as a decent amount of verticality. One of the areas though was a bit barren, lacking any characters there, which stood out as odd to me. The game has a nice, chill, soft soundtrack which will change depending on the area you're in. When talking to a character we get some portraits that change to match whatever is being said. There's a good amount of character customization with different mushroom hats you can unlock, and all of these show up on the character portrait when talking. The game ran fine docked in handheld. I was initially worried I'd get some motion sickness, but that didn't happen at all, and I'm pretty susceptible to it. I did experience some bugs of getting stuck after talking to NPCs, but I only had one that required me to boot out to the main menu. If you're looking for a quote-unquote cozy game, this is definitely it. And the constant fetch questing and minor exploration reminded me of some of the RPG Maker games I used to play back as a teenager. I suppose the only real knockback this game could have is the price, considering it's roughly 3 hours. I wasn't counting. Though I did used to be a lot harsher on such things, it does fit into my category of being longer than the amount of work I'd have to do to pay for it. I feel like I've been doing a lot of these, but I give Mail Time a 7 out of 10. Unless you want a challenging platforming or a longer game, then I guess it's a 5 for you, but you're not me. So shoot. Anyway, thanks for watching and look forward to another review soon. Bye.